Okay, so I can't remember what we call this, but pyramid or whatever. Um, so as you have noticed by now, I usually get you to code everything, even though you're going like I've never coded this before. But it's the struggle of trying to do it that's how you learn so much faster that way. So usually, if you were here, I'd be going like, okay, so what do we do, right? Since you're not here, I'm gonna answer for it. So usually we're gonna start with a for loop, right? And let's just do it without planning or anything. And this happens to all of us sometimes. We don't plan coding and then we just start typing, right? So we're just gonna do a loop, integer I, simple loop, right? I smaller than equal. The parameter here I've called it star. I can't remember what we did last night. All right, so this is our basic loop. Okay, and let's just print something just to make sure everything's working. Let's just print in there. We'll go ahead and do the stars anyway. Oops, stars. Okay. Let's see. So what is it going to give us? This is called bad pro. I can't understand why I haven't used Eclipse and what is the I thought I hit Control F11 and when okay, it doesn't work. I don't know why. All right, so so what it did, it printed us 6 stars going down, which is not what we want, right? So we're reviewing all this stuff. Print. That'll give us the stars going in. I got a mistake someplace here. All right, so we got 6 stars, but it doesn't have anything else to do, right? It's already done. So how do we print more? Well, obviously we're going to need more for loops. So if I do another for loop again without integer, let's call it j equals. We start at 1. It's just like I said. Let's make mistakes. J smaller than equal to star again. What is that really going to do? Okay. So that's going to control this. Yeah, that was correct. That first for loop is going to control the second for loop, right? And no, this is in the wrong place. Sorry. And so all it's going to do is just going to do a count here, and it's going to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's all this loop. It's not really doing anything. But since again, I want to review order of operation. The reason I'm doing this messy work here is because it starts at line 14. It says, okay, I'm going to perform, but it doesn't have anything to perform. It doesn't do anything. So it goes to the next line. This guy does do something. He prints stars, 6 of them. Okay, then it goes back again, right? Because our count is 1 right now. Okay, but it's going to go 2, right? So now this number is going to become 2. So then this guy's going to repeat his operation. So print 6 more here, 6 more here, 6 more there, right? So this loop is helpful because it iterates our operation. It just keeps repeating 6 times, right? So it is useful, but it's not going to give us what we want. Okay, but I'm doing this backwards so that we'll review some of the stuff we did. And the other problem is it's going this way. So how do we control that? I mean, if I change this to print line, that's not going to make any difference, is it? It's just going to go down, right? Because it's going to go 6 down and then 6 more down, 6 more down. That's not going to help us. So you can't do that. That's what I was talking about last night, is after each iteration, we can tell Java to go ahead and create a line for us, so that it separates our graph. Okay, so I can do this now, and we got something. It's not pyramid, but it's something, right? So the question is, how do I get a pyramid here? All right, because yeah, this guy's driving this guy to do it 6 times, 6 lines, but it's always number of stars that's going to print. So how do I get it to go 1 star here, 2 stars here, 3, 4, 5, 6? Okay, so obviously we can't use a star, right? So if I is at count 1, this should be 1, right? When I is count is 2, then this should be 2, so on and so on. So why don't I just change this to I? So every time this number changes, I mean J, I'm sorry. Every time J changes, oops, I made a big mistake here. I equals J. I did this backwards. So every time this value changes, this changes. So it starts with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? So you have some basic pyramid now, right? Okay, so that's the basic. Then I'm running out of time, so I'm going to do an extension of a video, and we'll go to different formats of it. Okay, but that's kind of a start anyway. So.